Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Bead and Chat. I am your hostess, hopefully with the mostest. I am Shy Rosalind, proud owner, artist, chief cook, and bottle washer of Pond's Edge Designs. So thank you all for tuning in, whether you're live or in the replay. Likes are free. Subscribers are always appreciated, and shares are always helpful. And tonight is the first time Bead and Chat is simultaneously on Facebook as well as YouTube. So for those of you watching through Facebook, welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. Hopefully you can hear and see everything okay. For those of you on Facebook and you probably haven't seen a Bead and Chat in a while, here's how it goes. I usually come on Saturdays. I do a project and I chat about what's happening on these YouTube streets. I may get interrupted tonight because my mom is eating dinner. She may walk in at any moment and say, "I'm finished." So just to give y'all a heads up, might be interrupted for a moment or two. All the projects that are done on Bead and Chat will end up available in my shop, ponsedgedesigns.net. Feel free to go there and purchase a project if you so desire. I do have a Cash App as well. It is Shy Rosalind Jedi. You can follow me obviously on Facebook. You can also follow me on Instagram. I do have a Twitter account, but I don't use it that often. So your best bet is to reach me through Instagram or Facebook. Um, and before I really get started, wanted to thank everyone who sent condolences and all that stuff. My father passed away on February 13th. So I obviously took last week off. I did not do a show, either a Friday or a Saturday show. So tonight is my first week back. I will be doing a show on next Friday. I have a project that I am working on. It will be pre-recorded. It will not be live next Friday, but I think you guys are going to enjoy it as well. And then there are a bunch of new subscribers. Thank you all for signing up and subscribing. I hope you're enjoying what I've presented so far. And I will be giving shout outs as the weeks go by. I have another shout out show that I need to do. So I will be doing that and show my appreciation for everybody. So I think I covered all the housekeeping. So without further ado, the last time we were together, I was working on a loom project. It will be a bracelet. It is not complete yet, but I have made some progress. It's over here. So I have made some progress. The only thing I wish I had done, I managed to get some silver beads that fit the color scheme and actually fit the warp threads. I wish I had these beads sooner because I could have truly started from the beginning of the bracelet. But I am going to continue this project offline. So I will do I'll show you guys another update. As you can see, I am almost, let me lift this up. I am almost more than halfway through, so I'm almost towards the end of the bracelet. So the next time, once this bracelet is truly done as far as the beadwork, I will show how to take it off the loom and secure it and all that good stuff. But so this is a continuing project. But here we go. Let me lift it up here so you guys can get a look at the colors. And if you do have a favorite color and you would like me to try and do a project in that color, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram and post. Let me know what your favorite color is. I have already done projects. I've had color requests for yellow and green. I've done magenta and I have done blue already. So if there's another color that you guys are thinking of, and here we go again. I just want you guys to see it. Let me know, and then I will endeavor to create a project using that color. Also, I plan to attend the whole bead show here in New York. I don't know which day yet. It's March, I want to say 14th, 15th, and 16th. I think those are the dates. You can follow Ava Motherwell and the Whole Bee Show on Facebook and get all the details. I do plan to attend. I'm not sure which day yet. It will most likely be that Saturday. Whoops. And whatever I pick up, I'll do a unboxing or a roundup of what I purchased at that show. I did get my bead box that I ordered from Ava. And I did an unboxing 2 weeks ago. I think that was the last show that I did was the unboxing. So please take a look. And if you have any questions, please let me know. I'm just getting this needle and thread out of the way because tonight's project is not going to be this bracelet. So I'm going to move my loom and move my beads that I'm working with. Oh, give me a second, guys. I just want to put this where it won't fall. For now. Okay. So I was trying to decide on what I was going to do for tonight. I wanted to do something relatively quick, relatively easy, and it's going to be earrings. Now, I think I mentioned, yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned a couple weeks ago now, almost a month. Shoot. Oh, give me a second, guys. Go. All right. I hate it when things fall off the desk. I had these earrings. They were actually my mother's earrings. They're basically vintage crystal, and I am going to repurpose these. So that's what we're going to do tonight. I'm going to take, this is also something that she left on my desk. So I'm going to take this apart. I'm going to use some of these. Gotta get this thread out of the way. Okay. Gonna get some head pins. Tell me I gotta cut this open. Okay. Yeah, so I'm trying to repurpose some things. I'm going to use the crystal. I hope you guys can see it. I'm going to reuse the crystal. I'm not going to reuse the chain. I'm not going to reuse the earpieces. Only because the earpieces are fairly old and I don't think they can be cleaned. They're a little on the rusty side, so I don't want this near anybody's ear. Let's see. All right, so what I am going to do, I'm going to detach these. Get my handy dandy. These. Needing those pliers. I'm going to also probably use my handy dandy regular pliers. So, come hither. So how's everybody doing? Hope everyone's having a lovely week so far. It's cold up here in New York. Cold, cold, cold. I was thinking. Where is the other one? Sugar. Oh, come on. Way to go. I hate when I think I'm prepared. Oh, that's why. I think I'm prepared, and I'm actually not quite. Yeah, it's cold up here in New York, y'all. And Turkey and Syria are getting beat up. They've had 2 earthquakes. I really feel bad for those folks. I think Doctors Without Borders needs contributions and assistance. I'm going to use these. So if you are so inclined, please do donate. Let's see what else. Oh, the third and final season of Picard has begun. I have not watched it yet. I will. I have so many shows to catch up on. Now I'm going to take this apart. I have so many shows to catch up on. I have to finish watching um Harry and Meghan. Remember these from a couple weeks ago? I'm going to take this apart. Um let's see. Scissors. So I need to finish watching Harry and Meghan on Netflix. Yeah, I know I'm behind. I need to. Is this enough? What the hell? Okay, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to just snip it here and get a couple of these. That's here. All right. So, yeah, I'm so behind. I have to. I haven't even watched Picard. Um, Season 2 yet. I've seen bits and pieces. I haven't sat down and watched that. Because John Delancey has aged like fine wine. So I do want to watch that. And then, yeah, like I said, Harry and Meghan. I need to catch up on that. And speaking of Harry and Meghan, there is a channel, VS Speaks Royally. Y'all gotta check that channel out. It's a lot of fun. And yes, we are Harry and Meghan fans, so um, we like to chat about all things Harry and Meghan, all things Sussexes. That's how she puts it. Um, I don't know why I'm having so much trouble saying Sussex, but anyhow. So that's one channel you need to check out. You also need to check out my girl J9 Eve, especially if you're into like court cases. She is so funny, and she does commentary on different cases, and she's a good egg. She really is a good egg, so check her out for sure. And of course, you must check out DL Saint. I really want to know. Um, he is funny. I've talked about him in the past. He and Suzette Speaks. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble with the S words today. But you need to check out their channels. They've got some really good content. And Suzette had a show on today that was hysterical. So let's see who else. Oh, yes, I also need to, well, I'm going to do a shout out show, but there's some new folks who have subscribed. I know who you are. I promise I'm going to do a show just for you all. Because you guys were so kind as to shout me out. And there's one person in particular I'm thinking of, and I can't think of the proper channel name. Irish Demon? I want to say the Irish Demon. I'm probably wrong. But shout out to you, my friend. And I will definitely return the favor as soon as possible. It's also tax season, y'all. So I hope everybody has their returns kind of almost done, or at least have your receipts ready. Oh, here we go. I warned y'all. Okay. Hold on, guys. Exchange. Okay. Okay. Alright, and we should be good. Yeah, she's gone back in her bedroom. So, where was I? Oh, yeah, so, oh shoot, forgot what I was saying. Let me see. We talked about the card. DLC. Oh, the Irish. I think the name of the channel was the Irish Demon. And I'm just breaking up this necklace real quick. I don't know how many beads I'm gonna use, and since it's earrings, I just need to have this enough of the same sizes. I think this will be enough. It's not quite half the necklace, so it should be good. All right, so let me make sure I can. Sure the holes are clear. Give me 1 second, guys. Sometimes I have to look over my glasses for stuff, and I really need to go get new glasses and get my eyes checked. Um, okay, there we go. Let's see what else. Now, as I take this apart, I really wish I could save these, but it's just too much damage. So I'm going to open up this loop right here, and oh, okay, that was quick. Yeah, let me see. Is this chain any good or no? I don't think the chain's any good either. No, chain's no good. And I'm going to keep this little bead cover. I'm going to keep it because there's nothing wrong with it. It's cute. And I don't really have any that match. So I'm going to take out the head pin. Let's see what else is going on in these YouTube streets. There's so much. I've been playing catch up all week, guys, but Larry Reed, he's so funny. Whoops, he is so funny. He just posted um an experience he had at a restaurant in Louisville, Kentucky. I suggest you listen to it because I really don't want to repeat it. I don't want to repeat it. But it was not a good experience. There were critters in the where's my cutter? There were critters in the drinks, and and it turns out the restaurant that the rest oh where's my oh okay it turns out the restaurant had code violations. Their food was not well, it wasn't the food. They had an infestation issue, and apparently I guess they had someone come in and spray, and unfortunately, sorry about that, guys. I keep moving my hands. So I'm putting it on a new head pin. I'm keeping the bead cover, the original bead cover. This is the crystal. I was gonna put the other bead cover on. I may end up taking it back off because I'm going to do a little experiment. Straighten the. So this is a 2-inch. I think it's 2 inches. Let me measure it real quick. This is a 2.5-inch head pin. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this little flower trumpet. Here we go. This is a close up. It's really cute. I'm going to put it over because I want to see. Oh, Okay, this is interesting. I don't know if it's gonna work, but it kind of, that's the back. I wanted the crystal to kind of sit in this. I don't know. Well, let's see. I'm going to put some pearls. I think I'm going to put some pearls on top. Let's fill this space and see if it helps. So yeah, there was um basically there was, according to Mr. Reed, and y'all can go watch the video for yourself. Just look under his name, Larry Reed, or Larry Reed Live, I should say. Um, ooh, this barely fits. Okay, let me do one more. I didn't realize it was this tiny. Put it here. Okay, so yeah, look up his just look it up. You'll find it on YouTube, and he talks about what he found in his drink, and he wasn't the only one, and he did get sick because apparently there was pesticide residue in his drink. Um, so he spoke to the restaurant manager, and um, wasn't quite. He was not satisfied with the response. I may have to use a bigger. I didn't want to use my big pearls. I wanted to use these. Um, so yeah. And then I haven't heard anything more about the Bishop of Bling, Bishop Whitehead. That's been fairly quiet. I guess they're just waiting for the trial to start. And why aren't you fitting? Oh, yeah, give me a second, guys. I didn't realize these pearls were going to be this tight. So I haven't heard anything more about that. Um, what else? Uh, I'm trying to think what else is going on. Tasha K is Tasha King. um, she was talking about Judge Mathis. Well, I don't want to say dissed, but she went off about Judge Mathis the other day. She apparently Judge Mathis, his original show got canceled. Because the syndication company decided not to do any more judge shows, even though they were fairly popular, especially during the pandemic. But his show and People's Court were canceled. I actually liked People's Court. A lot of people liked People's Court. And a lot of people liked his show. Though I have to say, it was after a while, it's like, ugh, I hate when I drop these things. Um, After a while, it was kind of repetitive. I mean, they were bringing back people who were originally on his show, like from 10 years ago, came back to sue somebody else a second time and a third time. So, I mean, it was getting a little redundant. Um, all right, so let's see. All right. So yeah, so they canceled his show. They canceled People's Court, and um, he is now embarking possibly on a talk show, or it might be another um judge type show, but Tasha K Tasha K went ham on Judge Mathis. Um she was basically saying like, well, you want to talk about, you know, creating jobs for our people, and how the original show you had, they weren't as open about it, and this, that, and the other, and they how they fired all the black people, and this, that, and the other thing. Well, his son was a producer on the show. I think his son was a producer, and I think, was it his daughter? No, his daughter's the attorney, but his son was one of his sons is a producer on the show. Another son handles the music. Let me straighten this out. So, I mean, it was a kind of a family thing anyway. But Tasha K went ham. I think that was Friday, her Friday show. Yeah, Effery Friday. So yeah, it was a Friday show. So y'all can go check that out. All right. So I'm gonna put this back on. Okay, it's a little bit better. Yeah, it definitely needs. Yeah, let me get another pearl. It definitely needs a little more space, a little more height. Let's put a tiny one. So that's Tasha. And I mean, everyone, well, not everyone, but Tasha K gets dissed a lot. Oh, she's just, all she does is the gossip stuff, and she's just trying to get, money. I mean, let's face it, all these people on YouTube, they're all trying to make money. So, oh, okay. This is a little better. I think I'm gonna put one or two more. I kind of want, what I'm hoping for with this, I want it to look like a flower, but I want this to raise up a little bit more. So I'm gonna put another small. I'll use a small one. I didn't realize these things were going to be so small. Wait, I would have just used my normal pearls, but I figured I'd do something different. Okay, so, and yes, Bead and Chat. Yes, you are watching Bead and Chat. I am your hostess, hopefully with the mostest, Shy Rosalind. I am also the owner, chief cook and bottle washer of Pond's Edge Designs. Why can't I find the hole to this bead? Okay, that's weird. And the projects that I create here on Bead and Chat will become available in my online store, pondsedgedesigns.net. Hold on a second, guys. Why can't I find this hole? So you're welcome to go to my shop and purchase one of the projects. There we go. Man, this thing's small. Straighten. Okay, this ought to do it. You can follow me on Instagram and this is what I wanted. I don't this light. I don't know if you guys can really see it. I will take pictures at the end of the show and post it, but this is what I wanted. And I'm going to do the same with the other side. I'm going to detach this bad boy. But Tasha K, for all intents and purposes, is rather entertaining, just as Larry Reed Live is rather entertaining. And there's some other YouTubers that I've discovered lately, who are entertaining. But there is a dark side to this entertainment, and that brings me to my upcoming project. I am doing a series now. I have the YouTube Street Guide, which I will continue, because there's some more channels I'd like to introduce y'all to. Um, there's I snip this bad boy. Come on, come on, snip. There we go. Okay, I did not cut this right. Let's try it again. Okay. Oops. Really? And okay, wait a minute. I'm missing something. This thing won't. Yeah. So anyway, sorry about that, folks. That this brings me to my next series. I am doing. Ouch. I am doing a series, and it's going to be called The Rabbit Hole. So each episode in this particular series is going to be about. I'm missing the cover. I'm missing the cover. Didn't pop off. Each episode in the series is going to be about a a rabbit hole, which is basically like an ongoing situation or beef, and the origins of the beef, and the current status of the beef. Oh shoot, where'd it go? The twin to this popped off and I can't find it, but let me see. I think I can. Oh, I have one I can use. It's always good to have a stash of something. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing that I did on the first earring. I'm going to do on the next. So yeah, the first rabbit hole is going to be the infamous. She's now infamous, y'all. The infamous Tasha K, um, Larry Reed, and Bishop Whitehead, or the Bishop of Bling, as we like to refer to him. Come on, God. So that's going to be the first of the rabbit hole series. It's so easy to start following something, a certain YouTube personality or a certain situation catches your eye, or it happens to be in the news, and all of a sudden you're watching like 4 hours worth of. Don't you fall down there. You're watching 4 hours worth of content, and it's midnight, and you're wondering like, what the heck was happening? Why haven't I gone to bed yet? Um, so so that's kind of okay. You don't want to go. You're gonna go. Um, that's kind of where the idea came from, because there's so much commentary out there, and there's so much discussion and back and forth, and it's kind of fascinating if you depending on how you look at it. So I'm going to come on, go through. Don't make me use my regular pearls now. And I cut this thing up. You better work. Oh my goodness. Why? Won't you go through? Okay. All right. Okay, so what I'm going to do, for some reason, these, and see, they don't even want to come out. I'm going to use my regular pearls. Give me 1 second. I know I have a couple another string in here somewhere. Yes. So it's good to keep a stash nearby. I have a stash. Back up there. So, yes. So it's going to be called, the series is going to be called The Rabbit Hole. Since these are big, I may not need more than that. And that's going to be the first one. The rabbit hole will most likely be pre-recorded because I need time to do the research and pull up, transcripts and receipts and all that stuff. So those shows will be pre-recorded, but of course, as always, comments, questions, stuff like that is always appreciated. Now, really, no, put one of these. All right, so let's see what else. After that series, I'm not sure how many I'm gonna do. I'm thinking probably 3 or 4 episodes will be in that series, and then I'll probably go back to either the street guide or the healthcare. And also it's tax season, so I'm gonna be a little tied up for a little while. Oh God, I hate when these things fall on the floor. They're so hard to get. Okay. Come on. I had all these cute small. And all right, F y'all. They don't want to behave. I'll just do 2 of these and then put this little thing back on. Oh yeah, this will work. All right, let me just check one thing. Yes, okay. So I'm gonna do same thing on this side. Let me see if I can find a small one that will fit. And let's do this. One. Yeah. What? Okay, folks. And on that note, hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to hit this mute for a second. I'm back. Thank you for your patience. You guys are watching Bead and Chat. I am your hostess with somewhat of the mostest, Shy Rosalind, and yeah, I did warn y'all at the beginning of the show that this might happen. So it happened. Anyway, thank you all for your patience. We're finishing up some earrings here, and as I mentioned, my next YouTube series is going to be called The Rabbit Hole. I'm going to talk about different beefs, how they started, where they're at. Um, no judgment, just the facts. And well, as much as YouTube considers things facts. Um, let's see, let me put this in here. Okay, so we have our two. I think they came out rather cute. And oh, all right. Okay, let me just adjust this one. Wow. Considering she just ate dinner, no ma'am. You don't need to eat again. So here we go. We have our two components. I think they look kind of cute. So I'm going to put them on my ear wires, which are right here. Whoops. And then we will be done for this week. So what I'm going to do, take this bad boy. Now I'm going to try and see if I can do oops. Oh, I see. All right. So I have to be careful how I do this. All right. So just flip it this way. And then I'm going to see this and that. Oops. And I'm going to bring this around. I'm going to try to make a double loop. I always have trouble doing double loops for earrings. I don't know why. It's supposed to be so easy. And yet, whenever I try to do a double loop, it just never comes out properly. I don't know what it is. And you have to do it a certain way because you don't want wire sticking anybody in the ear or getting caught in their hair. So I usually do a single loop. And it has not failed me yet. But let's see. Ooh, somebody hit the like button. Yay! Yeah, likes are free, y'all. Comments are welcome. Likes are free. Likes definitely help. This algorithm thingy, as they say. I'm going to try and do this. Where'd it go? Oh. And yeah, I'm cheating. I'm Kobayashi Maruing this. And if any of you know what I just referred to, you get bonus points. All right, here we go. Straighten it a little bit. Tuck it in. Okay, so that's the best I can do. Let me see. I'm going to do the same thing on this. Let's see. Anything else? Anything else? Oh, Prayers going out to former President Jimmy Carter. Actually, I could have done this. I could have just tucked it back under. Why didn't I think of that? Jimmy Carter. I mean, he's 98. He's had a damn good long life, if I say so myself. Um, oh, fudge. He, um, he was in hospital and has decided to enter hospice care. Um, he does not want any more medical intervention, and he wants to, whatever his final days are, he wants to be at home with his family. And I say more power to him. Much respect, whether you liked him or whether you agreed with his policies and agreed with his presidency or not. Oops. This man was a good man. He served his country. I had forgotten he was a veteran. He was in the Navy. I had completely forgotten that. Um, so you know, peace and blessings to him. And so we're gonna have another presidential funeral at some point this year. So that leaves 3 surviving presidents. I do not count number 45. He did such a Number 45 did such a lousy job as president that I honestly don't even count him. I don't consider him in that group. I mean, any man who would literally steal documents from the White House the day that he moved out of the White House, yeah. And any man who would tell people to, you know, attack the Capitol and try to steal our country back, I think this will work. I don't consider him president. But anyhow, here we go. And I will take pictures and post them. But this is what we have. And last but not least, I'm going to put the ear wires on. And then we will be done with this project. So, hello. And then I'll close this up. So 1. And this is the other one. Come on, get on there. Okay, so make sure they're facing the same way. Close this up, and then we will be done. Alrighty, folks. We are done and done. And again, I'm going to take pictures and I will post them. But I thank you all for joining me tonight, whether it's on the live or if you're catching the replay later tonight or tomorrow. Comments, please. Likes are extremely appreciated. Subscribers are always appreciated. And I will give you a shout out. As I promised, I will do a shout out show because I have a few more folks that I would like to add to the street guide. So I will be doing that as soon as I can. Um, in the meantime, if you have any questions, let me know. You can reach me through Facebook. You can reach me through Instagram. You can post a comment here on YouTube. So I believe tis a wrap for tonight. I will be back next week with another episode of Bead and Chat. I hope everyone has a wonderful weekend and a great week ahead. And I will see you all on the next one.